Our role is to connect everything and empower everyone. From a business point of view, we are the heart of the internet. So you can understand that our complexity as a company is significant. I think that I face as much as anybody else would in terms of supply chain business. You have suppliers, you have second-tier suppliers, you have third-tier suppliers. You have locations throughout the world. Connecting all of those suppliers and connecting and being ready for any changes that may occur in the industry, which are millions of opportunities per week for something to go wrong. So our supply chain resilience program is one where it's a company-wide program. If you look at the company overall, it has a risk management structure. Part of that is the supply chain structure, and that is made up of all of the functions necessary to really drive an anticipation and processes and connectivity to all of our suppliers worldwide. So it's a structure that anticipates needs, anticipates risk, anticipates what you may think is even possible to happen in the marketplace. Well, I think the connectivity, these days it's really important that time is taken out of the process. So in order to do that, you have to connect the supply base efficiently. And to do that, you have to have something in the cloud to be able to do that because your suppliers are all over the world. In addition, you need a structure around anticipating what are you going to do if something were to occur. And you have to anticipate all those things and deal with all those things in terms of what is your plan when something does occur. So that's the structure that we've put in place. So what role technology has played? I think that since we've built the capability in the cloud to connect our suppliers right away, we can know when something occurs and we're able to respond immediately, making sure that we correct the problem before it becomes an issue for our company. And by being connected in a way that allows us fast response time, rapid to closure, you have to get at closure to these issues very quickly. You can't do that without technology and being connected. As we look going forward, what's next for our program is integrating even more capability. You think about not only risk issues, but risk is a broad category. You look at changes with component suppliers, for example. They change processes, they send you changes. That's one thing that we can integrate with our risk system. There is compliance issues that you can integrate with your risk system. So there is a lot of things that you can integrate all together. So I don't want a different system for this, a different system for that, and a different system for that. It's tying all that together into an integrated system. What advice would I give any practitioner that is out there? I would say anticipating the unknown. I think it's really important that you connect with your supply base with a systemic approach. You anticipate the possibilities because there's a million opportunities per week for something to go wrong. You need to be able to respond to each one of those things. And by being able to respond to each one of those things, you're going to protect your company, you're going to protect your revenue, and you're going to be first at fulfilling those needs to the customers. Really important that you set up that structure, anticipate anything that could happen, and be ready for it when it does happen. I think, and I have passion around this area, I have for many, many years. Developed one of the first supply chain councils that was across many companies. I think it's really important that this effort be put into the education system and really grow the capability out of the colleges and the profession itself.